We're live and playing some good old Splitgate. Played this a while back. I don't know if any of you remember, but let's go competitive play. Ooh, this is gonna be fun. Oh, hey, random person. If you want to join me, you can. You just have to make sure you're my friend on Steam and have the game. The game's free, by the way. Also, I'm pretty sure you're in my Splitgate. It's really fun. Oh, no. Hello? Oh! Oh, I got lag. Got small lag spike. This is competitive mode. Competitive mode. Oh! What? Where? I really don't use portals that much in this game. What the? Oh, headshot. Well, you know I only have an Xbox One and iPad. I did not know that, but now I do, so... Alright. Whoa, what? Oh, wait, are there spawns? Or is it just pistols? There are spawns. Ah, he had a shotgun. I doubt we're ever going to actually get into a game because not many people actually play this game. This is a little sad. Jeez! Dude got a sniper! This isn't even the actual game yet. Whoa! Yeet! 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 Got him. Oh!
We found a game, bitch.
Hey. I'm doing good.
This isn't fair, but...
Oh, hey, it's you again! Oh, hey, Breck!
Your mama.
Well, that's not very nice.
Oof. Nah, it's a 4v4 right now. Oh, I don't like either of those, so I'm going to choose random. Oh, no!
Get off our team.
I don't think Breck likes me. I mean,
Starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. King of the Hill.
Penis?
King of the Hill, great.
Hill control. Gain the lead. Hill contested. Hill control. Hill contested. Hill control. Hill control. Hill control. Hill control. Hill control.
Dang it. Learn to us what?
Hill lost.
Oh, that's no good.
Hill moved. Hill control.
Oh, from where?
Hill
Oh, right there.
lost.
Hill controlled, hill contested, hill lost. Exactly.
Lost the lead.
Oh. Finally got a better
Hill
gun.
control.
Sweet.
Tied the leader.
Okay, I'm
Gained the lead.
heading to next hill.
Hill moved. Hill contested. Hill control.
Whoa.
Hill contested. Hill control. Hill control.
Heading to next hill.
Hill lost. Hill control.
We killed each other.
5 minutes remaining.
Look at that, we're at 99.
Hill control. Hill lost.
Come on, I
Hill
need a better weapon.
contested. Hill contested. Hill control. Hill control. Hill control.
Hello there.
Oh, hello.
Hill control.
How are you?
Fine, how are you? I'm currently streaming, so...
I know. You said you were going to do the podcast stream today, so
Oh,
I
shoot. I forgot about that.
Hill control.
Ben, can I ask you unrelated and or dang it, went away before I could finish
Hill
it. It was a
control.
notification.
You know what?
for me.
Here, how about
Hill
this?
move.
It's a podcast while also doing, while also streaming. How does that sound?
Okay.
Hill lost.
Yeah. I remember you were saying podcast stream today, so
I
I'm
was
not,
thinking about
so,
it. I totally forgot about it, and now we're here, so...
Yeah, and you actually said from 8 to 10, so
Hill control.
from 8 to 10, I'm...
Double
10 to...
kill.
Going to be-
No, yeah, 8 to 10, that's right.
Yeah, you
Hill
said
control.
podcast was 8 to 10.
Yeah, I totally forgot what I actually said. I do that often. You'll figure that out.
I know. It happens to everyone. And if anyone here says it does not happen to them, they are just plain liars.
I killed again. What
is your guys' favorite pistol?
I don't really focus on guns, so I don't know. Oh, I'm on top of the next hill. I'm on top of the next hill.
Hill move.
Theirs is the
Control.
M1911.
Yeah, I just read that. You like reading
Yeah.
my chat out for me, don't you?
Yes, yes, yes I do. It gives me something to do.
Yeah.
Hill lost.
It's always nice when you
Hill
have something to do,
contested.
right?
Hill
Yeah.
lost. Hill lost.
Dang it! I got killed. Emily
And
IRL.
they,
As I told
they
you,
mean-
I don't care. I don't focus on guns. So I don't
Yeah,
know
well-
many guns.
Hill lost.
yeah, my family is not really a gun family, so
And neither is mine.
Hill contested.
I got
Hill
stuck
lost.
on something. Wow. That is
what?
great. Alright, where's the next hill?
Hill lost. Hill moved. Hill contested. Hill control. Hill control.
Whoops.
Hill contested. Hill control.
I need a new gun. Mine is only a pistol. That's not gonna do much in this situation.
Hill control.
Dang it!
Yeah.
I thought I could kill him with
Hill
some melee.
lost.
But hey, we're
Hill
still winning at
lost.
least.
Yeah. What
Yeah.
game is that?
It's called Splitgate Arena Warfare, and it's basically Portal Warfare.
Yeah. What is your favorite carbon-based life form?
I'm going to already say not Homo sapiens,
Hill control.
Yeah.
Hill lost.
because Homo sapiens
Hill
are actually
contested.
quite horrible.
Hill control.
Yeah.
Hill
Um,
lost.
I died.
Hill control.
Heh.
1 minute
I'm not
remaining.
sure. That is a hard
Hill
question.
moved.
Yeah.
I need a new gun.
Hill control.
My, well, I gotta say my favorite
Game over.
Oh, hey, we won!
would just be the
GG.
yeah.
GG. Alright. Let's go. Won our first unranked game. We're about to win all of our unranked games.
Yeah, I am watching
Yeah, I definitely
your your stream both on Twitch and YouTube. So
Oh, wow.
yeah.
So that means random person has left. No, I know he hasn't left.
No, there's a random person is still here.
Well, that was fun. See you guys.
No, you're staying.
Oh, all right, I'll stay. Sweet.
So what game is this?
Splitgate Arena Warfare.
Never heard of it before.
I know it's it's not the most popular game, but it's free and epic.
Theirs is the Mol.
The Malus Domestica.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna try and say that. Who's this Breck
Who's
character?
Joe? Oof. You know what? Alright. There. I'm going to join LOL.
Lol.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or, you know what? I might create my own lobby. Who's this Brett
Yeah,
character?
yeah,
I don't know. So basically earlier today I was playing this game and I met him on a on social play. So non-competitive mode. I met
Yeah.
him, we were on opposite teams. He clearly he's quite toxic.
Yeah.
And so then I decided to go to competitive play, and he's on there. So yeah, I know. You know what? I'm going to create my own custom.
Yeah.
Chaos ensues. Perfect. And you'll see why I call it Chaos Ensues in a moment. Where's my water bottle? It's empty. Great. You know what? I'm going in guns a-blazing. Oh boy, you know what?
So how has life been since like 24 hours ago?
It's been good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hmm.
Alright. So, team deathmatch, free for all, king
Yeah.
of the hill,
I-
domination, capture the flag, teabag confirmed, team SWAT, or oddball, or team oddball, or instagib, or
Yeah.
team instagib.
I just saw the
or
post you made.
VIP. What's VIP? I don't know. You know what? We're going free for all. Rip James.
Rip.
Yeah.
Hold up. Well, I'm here.
Yes.
I have not abandoned you.
Yes, I can tell. All right, 30 minutes to get 100
And even
points.
better, my microphone is not as trash.
Yes. So, main weapon, the BFB. What is your
Yeah.
favorite disease? The Black Plague.
I
I love how
have
I didn't even have to think about that.
yeah, but I have an answer, but it's definitely not appropriate. So, it's not an appropriate answer.
Okay. Well. All right.
Or at least
Eh,
it's not appropriate because mainly because like people would some people would take offense to it. Actually, most people probably would. So I'm just not gonna say it because I get that. So
Exactly. It's just so quick.
Yeah.
If it were to happen again,
starts
think
in
about all the
5,
problems that would be
4,
fixed.
3,
Overpopulation,
2,
poverty.
1. Free for all.
All right, this is a free for all. I should have turned off portals. That would have made.
they
this
also
so
like
much
the
more
White
fun.
Death.
Gain
It
the
took
lead.
that long to kill him? Okay, end match.
Game over.
I'm bumping the health down. That takes
Yeah.
way too long to kill
Did you
anybody.
crank the health up a lot?
I cranked it up to 2.5, it's normal. I'm going to crank it back down to 0.025.
No, even better. 1 health. Make it just 1 hit KO.
I can't.
Why?
I can only, it's a modifier. I can't set the health. And you know what? No portals. Even though that's the basis of the game, no portals. You're about to see some chaos happen, my friend.
Yeah. What is the lowest
Starts
amount of
in
health you can do?
5,
25 HP
2,
out of the
1.
out of
Free
the
for
100
all.
you can normally have.
Lost the lead.
Yoink!
Tied the leader. Double
Yoink.
kill. Gain the lead.
I died. But don't matter. Instant respawns here.
Gain the lead.
Okay, where? I hear somebody.
Yeah, I
Yoink.
was just watching you die high on that part, and was it just me, or did you definitely hit that guy?
I didn't hit that guy. If you hit them, it teleports you closer, like this. Watch as so.
Okay, 1 moment, and I gotta do something.
All right.
Killing spree. Gain the lead. Double kill. Triple kill.
Okay, where is everybody? I've already got 10 kills. Oh, jeez! Human! There's a human on here! These bots' names are gonna
Double
be
kill.
pretty hilarious.
Triple kill.
Yoink.
Hey Ben,
Kill right
Hey,
at scope.
I'm back.
Alright, cool.
Okay, so yeah, so I gotta quickly
Double kill.
leave because my family is going to play a family heat game, so
Alright.
I have to join them. I'll hopefully join before the join back before the end of the stream. But if I do not, you know where I am.
Election agency.
I have not died.
Yep.
Okay. Bye.
See ya.
And to everyone in the chat, if you haven't subscribed already, do so. So yeah. Bye. Have a good day.
You too. I feel like this place has been flooded a little more since the last time I played this game about a year ago.
Triple kill.
Yeah, this place is definitely flooded a little more.
Killing spree. Kill iteration.
Oh. Hold on. Here's some- Enemy spotted. Yoink. Dang it! Please nerf that. The BFB, I believe, the strongest weapon in game. Where? Oh, over here. Give me yoink. Yoink. Yoink.
Triple kill.
Yoink.
Killing
Yoink.
spree. Kill Lightoscope.
Yoink.
Iteration.
Yoink.
Sanity.
Thank you.
Double kill. Collection agency. Triple kill.
Yoink. Thank you. It's the big freaking bunker. I don't know if that's its actual name, but it sure sounds like it could be a name. Thank you, friend. And you know what? Can I? I can't. Okay. Yoink. Yoink.
Fantastic.
Yoink.
Triple kill.
Yoink! I'm nearly halfway there, and we have more than half the time left. Yoink! Thank you. That ain't good. Okay. Oh. Oh, what? I so hit that guy. Then has 3 times the second place.
Double kill.
Yoink.
Triple kill.
Yoink. Ah, dang it. You never want to get stuck with 3 people in this because if they kill one, there's a chance that you're going to kill the person that killed, and then somebody's going to come up behind you. Oh, as stated. Give me that. Thank you. Yoink. Oh, and I'm dead.
Double kill.
Dang it! I picked up a new weapon, that's why. Why do you swap the bat? If you look into... Oh, wait, you can't see it. In the top right corner, I've got a percentage bar, and every hit uses 25% of it out of the 100 that it has. So each one is effectively good for 4 hits before it dies. So, and it's easy to get... It's insta-kills anybody. So, you kind of have to switch it out every time you kill somebody.
Triple kill. Kill Lightoscope. Kill liberation. Kill extinction.
Dang it!
Kill sanity.
Kill sanity. Feels good. Oh, it's like the energy sword. Yeah, sure. I don't know what that is, but yeah. Yoink! Yoink! Yoink!
Kill. Killing spree. Kill. Triple kill.
Dang it! That thing sends you flying. Thank you. Thank you.
Double kill.
Thank you.
Triple
Thank you.
kill.
Yoink. Ah!
Double kill.
Yoink.
Triple
Yoink.
kill.
Yoink. Thank you. Oh, dang it. Whee!
Double kill.
Doing this is good to learn how to play with portals, without portal, how to use the stick. I also set it to headshot only and give myself a sniper and give everybody a sniper just to see how well.
Double kill.
Thank you. Alright, here's somebody over this way. It's also a good place to just mess around with everything. Whoa, okay. Dang it!
Double kill.
Thank you.
Double kill.
What a fun podcast. I know, right? Give me that.
Double kill. Triple kill. Game over.
Hey!
Victory.
Best part is you can still kill people while that's happening. Ah. Oh, that was fun. Look at that. 100. 2,500 damage. Woo. Alright, let's see. I wonder if I can set it to no weapons. Nope. Well, pistols only, boys. Limited ammo and everything.
Game starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Free for all.
Did it?
Lost the lead.
Oh yeah, they insta-kill because of how low health we have. Gotta be super careful now. Ah, see? Insta-kill. Ouch. Oh! I'm finna ghost to play Roblox. What? Oh. Ouch. You guys have like wicked aim. At least compared to me. Ouch. I couldn't even spawn in. What the? From where? Ouch. You know what? I could just snipe people. Ouch. Ouch. See, I can't even spawn in. Ouch. Ow. Oh, okay. What the heck was that noise? Just gotta have good aim to win.
Double kill.
Wait! Ouch. Yeah, there is no way I'm winning this. Yeah. You know what? Let's go try
Game
something else.
over.
10th. I got 10th. That's the lowest that you can get. I thought I just broke it. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Okay, you know what? What? Melee, let's go. Normal with melee and health. Can be normal as well. Let's enable portals again and shotgun only.
Game starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Free for all.
Oh,
Lost the lead. Tied the leader.
ouch.
Lost the lead.
Oh. Ouch. Darn reload. Alright. Ah! That hurts, friend. Ah! Thought I could melee him. You have been spotted. Yeah, I don't use portals that much, but that's fine. Dang it! Oh, what? Ouch. Reload is what gets me most of the time with this shotgun. Dang it! Oh, so that's my health at the top. Okay, did not realize that. Dang it!
Double kill.
Okay. I am at the bottom, near the bottom. I am third from the bottom. Great. Dang it! And now I'm second from the bottom. Dang it! Now I'm third from the bottom again. Alright.
Game over.
Yep. I got the bottom. Wow. Alright, come on, leave. Let's see. Now what? Assault right? No, actually no. Everybody gets a pistol. And spawns are on. Let's do this. Oh yeah, I forgot to change the map. Great!
Game starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Free for all. Lost the lead.
Give me your weapon, thank you. Awesome. Now I've got a good weapon. Okay. Oh, and somebody killed me. Great. Okay. I need the weapons. Battle rifle, good enough. I'm not the biggest fan of the battle rifle just because it's burst fire. Somebody right there. Dang it! How did I mess that one up? Ouch. Oh! Oh shoot. Oh! At least there's no rocket launcher now. Oh, oh, I'm dead. Perfect. Yeah, I definitely think they're trying to convey a story with this map. Because it's called Atlantis, and it's flooding. Dang it! Getting a lag spike, I don't know why. What? Okay. Oh, look at that, I'm at the very bottom. I suck. Dang it! Pistols suck. Low health. Heal, heal, heal. Dang it! Dude, I'm trying to get the rocket launcher. Just leave me alone. It's like, you know what? I'll win this with just a rocket. I'll win this with just a pistol. Bro, I just one-shotted that dude. What? Yo. Got it. Down I go. No, I missed it. No. Gotta get back. Double kill. Hell, lebedia. Lebedia. Dang it. Heck yeah. Alright. I know where I'm going.
Double kill. Triple kill.
You are not oh, they ruined it for me. They ruined it for me, no! I'm just sitting here watching all these people die in the same spot. Go. Shoot, I missed. I failed. Rocket launcher, here I come. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful.
Double kill. Triple kill.
All right, it's out of ammo. Two bullets, 2 shots left.
I'm back.
Oh, welcome back. I am miserably failing. I am literally in last place.
Yeah, I watched the stream while my computer was turning back on.
Okay, that's out of ammo. Great.
Yeah. And actually, speaking of which, I'm still waiting for the podcast part of the stream.
This is the podcast part of the stream.
Killing spree.
Podcast is just you playing games.
And us talking, yes.
Okay.
Oh, dang it. Who dare you kill me?
Yes. I'm actually surprised at how well this microphone works.
Yeah, it's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah, normally, like, whenever I have my voice recorded, it sounds like several notes lower than it actually is.
Yep.
But this microphone actually captures it pretty well. It's not lowering it nearly as much as it normally is.
Oh my gosh, I got a good gun. Dang it, never mind, I'm dead. Alright, I'm just gonna end it because I'm
Game
dead.
over.
I'm not dead, sorry. I'm screwed. I'm not good enough.
Yeah.
Evasion X! What type of name is that? Evasion X. Alright, let's change the bot's difficulty to medium. And let's start the game. I forgot to change the map again, dang it.
Ah, come on, don't forget.
Game starts in.
So
Five,
what I'm doing is I'm
4,
simulating a
3,
competitive match
2,
right here.
1.
Ah.
Free for all.
Yeah,
Because-
simulating. Yeah, let me guess. Simulating how it's not supposed to go.
No, this is how it simulated. This is how competitive
Lost
games
the
work.
lead. Tied the leader. Lost the lead. Tied the leader.
Yeah, but this is how competitive matches usually go. They
Lost the lead. Tied the leader.
Yeah.
Double kill.
yeah, they
Gained the
you
lead.
spawn with only a pistol and then you have to find other guns.
Killing spree.
I'm at
Gain
3
the
bullets
lead.
left on this gun. So yep, this is about as well as a normal match would go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'm going to be. Well, while you're doing that, I'm going to be playing my own game while during this podcast. So,
Podcast of sorts.
yes.
Got him. This SMG does wonders.
Killing spree. Double kill.
And I'm dead. Ooh, sniper. You see, the thing with these bots is that they are either too hard or too easy. There is no in between.
Yeah.
Enemy spotted. Plane above. Heal, 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 heal. Did I just hear exotic butters?
Yes. That is my notification sound.
It is amazing.
Yeah. I'm thinking about changing it to something else, which I think you'd like.
Oh boy. It better be the FNAF
What?
screen.
Actually, I do have a Five Nights at Freddy's 4 one that I could change it to, but that's not the one I'm currently considering, although you could convince me to consider it. But want to know the one I am considering?
What?
I am a candy cadet. I am a candy cadet.
Dang it! Alright. Let's see.
You good?
Ooh, there's a sniper. Target spotted. Got him. Got him. Got him.
That's cool. I was not expecting that.
Oh, I just got. Wait, was that a double kill or did somebody just blow them all up? Somebody got the rocket launcher?
What?
Killing spree.
Yeah. Okay. No. Dang it. I missed. I missed my shot. Great. Yeet. Destroy that. Keep going on with life. Dang it, I'm dead.
Double kill.
Dang it. I got a double kill with a pistol. I feel mighty. Ooh, sniper. Oh no! What? Where?
What?
Who? What? Where? No? What? I come in and clean up the mess that you all make. Oh, and I'm dead.
Yeah, and if you hear music, just ignore it because I'm playing Just Shapes and Beats.
Oh, alright. Never played that game before, so...
It's fun. You should try it.
Somebody's got the rocket launcher again. What? I didn't think the bots were smart enough to get up there. But here I am. With the bots with rocket launchers. That's not good. Oh no.
Double kill.
Where? It's not a bot. It's a player. And here I thought it was a bot with a rocket launcher.
Oh, so close. Ow.
Yoink! Rocket launchers respawning soon. Heck yeah. Oh!
Killing spree.
Never played this level, and it is awesome. Very hard, but awesome.
Okay. I just escaped the clutches of that crazy person. Where's the rocket launcher?
Yes.
Where's the rocket launcher? Oh! Yoink!
The corner of safety.
Killing spree.
Okay. Okay. This is getting too intense for me. Ooh, pretty. Explosive.
Yes, the corner of safety saved me.
Election agency. Double kill.
Ah.
Triple kill.
Oh no, he's got the rocket launcher. No. Dang it. Is there something up here? Oh, there is. Oh, and it's gone. There's actually somebody in my game.
Yeah?
Yeah, like an actual player.
Hmm. Dang it.
Yoink! Haha! Sucks to be them. Oh, and I'm dead.
Yeah?
Yep, I'm dead. Yeah. Alright, 15 minutes left.
Hmm.
And indeed. No.
What?
Double kill.
What? Why'd you say no?
Somebody was trying to kill me.
Ah.
So I was just like, no.
Killing spree. Double kill.
Okay. Wah. Fools. They test me!
Double kill. Collection agency. Double kill.
And I'm dead. Woo. And oh. No, he's got the rocket launcher.
Who has the rocket launcher?
The other player dude.
The guy you thought was a bot?
Yeah, I originally thought was a bot because, well, nobody had joined my game in some time. Oh, rocket launcher's right here. Never mind, we're good. We got one shot left. Better make it count. I didn't make it count.
Lost the lead.
No, he took the lead.
Double kill. Tied the leader. Gain the lead.
I gained the lead.
Gain the lead. Lost the lead. Killing spree. Tied the leader. Lost the lead.
I feel like I'm running in circles. Oh wait, I am.
Why are you running in circles?
To avoid death.
Ah.
Collection agency.
That's no good. I got 2 guns with no ammo. I need a pistol.
No. 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 Sad square friend.
I think. Oh, he's got the rocket launcher again.
Yeah.
Yep. Got him. No, I don't. I didn't. Oh, there he is. I just saw him, and then I got killed. Oh. Oh.
Double kill.
Alright, well. Sniper rifle.
Double kill.
Oh, it was Prism again. Okay, I've got 2 shots left. Gotta make them count. I did not make them count.
Yeah.
Yep.
How could you not make them count?
It's kind of hard to make them count when you're under tons of pressure because there's everybody trying to kill you.
Make them count. Make them
I'm
count.
already dead.
Sad square friend. Sad square friend. Get away from there. I gotta help sad square friend.
What?
You haven't played Just Shapes and Beats, you wouldn't know.
I killed him. But he's in the lead by over 9 points. Shoot. I need to get some kills. Oh no, he's got the rocket launcher again. It's over. He's at 98 kills.
Game over.
And he won. I took second. All right. It's time to go crazy.
No, this level's so long.
What?
You wouldn't understand. I'm playing a level that has no checkpoints and is super long. And I just died.
Game starts
It's
in 5, 4,
Oh boy, this is gonna be
2,
fun.
1. Free for all.
You could break through it, sad square friend.
The lead. the lead. Double kill. Triple kill. Killing spree.
All right.
Kaleidoscope. Double kill.
Oh boy. Ow. Oh, I'm dead.
Double kill.
Oh.
Double kill.
Yoink. Oh, and I'm dead.
That was close.
Exotic butters.
Yes. I am a candy cadet. Come get your candy here. I have candy all day. Every day. Candy. Candy. Candy.
You cannot get away from the candy.
Yes. No one shall escape the candy.
I'm a wiener. Not really.
Gain the
Yoink.
lead.
No!
Gain the lead.
Okay, screw it.
Killing spree. Double kill. Triple kill. Kaleidoscope.
Okay. This one needs more
Kill
power.
operation.
And I'm dead. And I'm. Oh, Prism Blue killed me again. And I'm dead. Yoink.
Double kill. Gain the lead. Triple kill. Lost the lead. Killing spree.
And I'm dead.
Tied the leader. Double kill. Gain the lead. Gain the lead. Double kill.
I have successfully gained the lead.
Gain the lead.
And I'm dead. We're currently neck and neck right now.
Yeah.
Yep. And I'm dead.
So,
No.
what are you planning to do over Christmas break or holiday break? Because I know
Absolutely
some people don't celebrate Christmas.
Absolutely nothing. I hate breaks.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gain the lead.
Or no,
Why?
I do like breaks. It's just I don't plan anything over those breaks.
Yeah.
Double kill.
Unless it's summer.
We keep killing each other. Wow. And I'm dead. I'm in the lead by 2 points. Yoink! Give me that. Thank you. Oh no. Oh, we're tied.
Lost the lead.
Yeah.
Now he's gained the lead. We killed each other again. Wow. Oh, and he killed me.
Double kill. Triple kill.
We keep killing each other. Whenever we come in contact, we always kill each other. There is no in between.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You meet him, expect to die.
We both expect to die.
Yeah.
Double kill.
Nope. Saucer Boy killed me. Which is a bot. Yoink.
Double kill. Triple kill.
Yoink.
Killing spree.
We killed each other again.
Heh.
As I said, it's expected.
Ow.
Yoink.
Doink.
Oh. Prison Blue killed me again. Oh, I killed him and he didn't kill me.
Heh.
For once.
Yay.
Oh no. Clunk. Haha. Ow. I'm dead.
I was so close.
How dare he ruin my momentum? That was fun. Yoink, thank you. That's mine now. And jump.
Ow.
Thank you. And I'll be on my way again.
How did I not get hit there?
No. I'm getting bots stuck in my infinite loop.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. We killed each other again.
What is your favorite song that you listen to?
Final Flash of Existence.
Never heard of that song.
It's from SCPSL.
Ah.
That's why. Wee! You don't stop me now. Don't stop me now. 'Cause I'm having a good time. Having a good time. We How Somebody killed me. How unnice of them. I was having fun going
Unnice?
through it. Yeah.
Unnice of them?
Yes, unnice of them.
Game over.
Never heard someone call it unnice. Usually it's just mean.
Unnice. It is unnice.
Unnice.
Yes, it's unnice.
Unnice.
Oh, my auntie's gone. Oh, I'm going to do that again. I'm going, and hopefully nobody's unnice again.
Yeah.
Because I'm just going to go wee.
Game starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Free for all.
I have collected all 3 pieces of the rip-off version
Lost the
of
lead.
the Triforce.
Wee. Oh my gosh, this is so much fun. Everybody gets stuck in an infinite loop. Don't stop me now. Don't stop. Oh.
Stop me now.
Oi, friend, that won't nice of you.
Oi, that was unnice.
No, I said
Unnice.
I said won't nice this time. No.
Hey, don't try to explode yourself onto me. Ow.
Don't mind me, I'm just going for a ride.
Yeah, and I'm fighting a bug thing that is trying to explode and hit me with its inners. I don't know what to call them.
Hey, somebody just killed me. They're about to die. Everybody's about to die now. If you stop me in my infinite loop, everybody dies.
Double kill. Triple kill.
I'm on the lowest setting. I'm on the lowest of the leaderboard just because I was having a ton of fun doing this. Doing that?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you ruined my fun, I ruined you. Imagine if this was real life. It's just like, you ruined my fun. I now ruin you.
Yeah.
How crazy would that be? It's like,
That
You-
would be pretty weird.
everything shall perish. All right, back to having fun.
So, Ben,
Yeah.
since this is technically a podcast,
Yes.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
Truth or dare?
Oh, truth. Let's go with truth.
Truth? Okay. What is the weirdest thing you have ever witnessed someone do.
Weirdest thing
Not
I've
something
ever...
you have done yourself, but like you were like walking down the road or something, and then you just look over and it was just happening right there.
Somebody ruined my fun. I'm going to ruin you.
You ruined my fun, so I will ruin you.
Double kill. Killing spree.
How'd that sound?
I just got a
Triple kill.
triple kill.
Ah,
All because somebody ruined my fun.
Double kill.
was the getting the triple kill fun?
No,
Oh.
because doing the portal thing was fun.
Ah.
No,
What portal thing?
The one where I go in an I get stuck in an infinite loop.
Aw.
Alright,
Ooh,
I'm back in
I
that
know what you-
infinite loop. So, weirdest thing
Ooh,
I've ever
I
seen
know
or
something you
done.
could try. I know something you could try, and I'm gonna hop on stream just so I could watch you do this. Okay?
Uh-huh.
Tied the leader.
Oh, I just tied the leader with that kill. Oh,
But what you gotta try and do
Double
is,
kill.
while in the infinite loop, kill someone.
I did that already.
You did?
Yeah, I've killed multiple people while in the infinite loop.
No, like, pull out like a gun or something, look to the side, and bang.
Not
Not with-
there are no
Not
guns.
with the stick thing, but with
You
just
can't,
a gun.
I
just
can only
bang.
do it with the stick thing. There are no gun spawns. Or guns. in
Oh,
this
there
game.
are? There
yeah,
are none?
I removed all of that.
Lost the lead.
I
Ah.
removed all that setting because we. Oh, ouch. I hear us talking.
Oh, there are? There are? I removed all that.
Oh,
Removed all that setting. Whee!
don't stop me now. Don't stop me now, 'cause I'm having a good time. Having a good time. Oh, I just got a kill in the infinite loop.
Yeah?
Yep. Don't stop me now, 'cause I'm having a good time.
Having a good time. Having a good time.
You kill me, I ruin you.
You ruin my fun, I ruin you! Ah!
And I will ruin you.
Everything shall burn. Everything shall perish. Woo! Oh, this is fun. Don't stop me now. Don't stop me now. 'Cause I'm having a good time.
Having a good time.
Having a
Having
good
a
time.
good time.
Don't stop me now. Don't
What?
stop
What
me.
other games do you have?
Roblox, Minecraft, SCP Secret Laboratory. Don't stop me now. I'm trying to think of the others.
Wanna hop on like Hypixel or something?
Nah. Oh,
Another
oh!
day?
Somebody joined the stream. Hash on
Yeah,
top. Thank
I
you
saw
for the
on
follow.
Mixer.
Thank you for the host as well. Yo, what's cracking, Chief? Nothing. I'm just going through infinite portals.
Yeah,
He ruined
it
my
looks
fun. I ruin everybody.
Yeah, that's basically the same for this stream. You ruin my fun, and I'll ruin you.
Yeah.
That's the saying for the stream.
Yep.
That should be the new motto of the Discord.
Don't
Leader.
stop me now.
now.
Don't
Lost the
stop
Don't
me
stop me
now.
now.
'Cause I'm having
Cause
a
I'm
good
having
time.
a good
I'm
time.
gonna kill
having
you.
a good time.
Where is the one that ruined my fun?
Yes.
Don't stop me. Oh, stop me. Don't stop me now. Don't stop me now, 'cause I'm having a good time,
Double kill.
Ben.
Triple kill.
Yeah,
Ben.
yeah.
You never answered the truth.
Oh, that's the thing, I don't know.
You don't know?
Yes. Don't stop me now. Don't stop me now, 'cause I'm having a good time, having a good time. Oh. Oh, he's dead. No, give me that weapon. Thank you. Go back through your portal where you came from.
Double kill.
Don't. Oh.
Do you have balloons? Balloons tower defense?
No.
Oh. Well, you should get it. It's fun.
Alright, I'll think about it. Don't stop me now. Don't stop me now. Cause I'm having a good time. Having a good time.
Having a good time.
Spree.
Oh, he's dead. Don't stop me now. Don't stop me now. Cause I'm having a good time. Having a good time. Oh, never mind. Oh, now I get to kill people. Ah!
Double kill.
Give me that weapon, boy. He killed me. He dies now. Oh, oh, oh.
Hey, he ruined your fun. Therefore, you get to ruin him.
No, it's if somebody ruins my fun, everybody gets ruined.
Ah.
Ah! Prepare to be ruined.
This giant gummy bear still is good. Even after sitting out all night and day.
Ah, this is epic. This is epicness. Home run. All right, you come on, come up. You're
Don't stop
first base.
me
First base.
now.
Yeah, first base. Sure.
Don't stop me now.
And second
Having
base.
a good
Ah!
time. Having a good time.
You shall perish.
Ugh. All right, where am I? Okay. I hear something. I hear somebody. You have perished.
Has
You
anyone
appear to
else
have
come on
perished.
the stream?
Huh?
Or has anyone else joined the stream?
I don't know. I don't. Hash on top seems to be gone. So. Yoink. No. Oh, hey, that works out.
Double kill.
Yoink. I'm waiting for this person to finish their portal. Never mind, they're not finishing it now.
Killing spree.
Give me that! No.
Kill.
Yoink. Alright, let's see. I am literally one behind the leader, even though I've been screwing around this entire time. I'm floating, ma!
Tie the leader. Double kill. Gain the lead. Kill Kaleidoscope.
We.
Double kill. Triple kill. Kaleidoscope.
It's too easy to kill people with this thing.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm dead. I guess they are only just bots, though, so makes sense.
Yeah.
Triple kill. Kaleidoscope.
Oh no! It's out of battery! This one isn't!
Spree.
And neither is this one. I'm debating. Should the person get the death stick? Oh, okay, they got the death stick. I've got 2 sticks in my inventory. One's a death stick, the other's not. And now I've only got 1 stick in my inventory, and it's going to kill anybody. Thank you. Okay, use the death stick or not use the death stick? That is the question. He killed me. He gets to die now. Prepare to demise. Oh. I
What?
didn't realize that hatch was there. Okay. Yoink. Sweet.
Yoink. Yoink.
Double kill. Killing spree.
And, oh. You know what? Yeet! I just yeeted myself off the map.
Game over.
Victory! Don't stop me now. Don't stop me now. 'Cause I'm having a good time. Having a good time. Alright, let's exit the match and go to another match. Don't stop me now. Oh, another saw pack. Sweet. Oh, alright, cool. Okay, wow. Oh, you need premium for that? Oh, are you serious? It's like the Fortnite Battle Pass. Oh, look, another...
Yeah.
I got 7 saw packs. What the heck is that?
Eh.
Okay, weekly. Get 100 assists. Win 5 games with the highest KDA on your team. I want things with like 25 kills through forward. Okay. Career, sweet. All right, my KDR is 1.15. Games won 8, games played 16. So I've won half of the games that I've played. Damage dealt 20k, kills 172, 150 deaths. Melee kills 29, doubled kills 13, assists 64, portal kills 1, kills through portal 7, and suicides 1. Okay. Yeah. Preseason. Oh. Oh, there's a difference between preseason and season 1. Whoa. Oh, jeez. That's a good-looking gun. Let's see, what's this armor? Okay, XP bonus. Ah, yes, I've got this. It's beautiful. What's this? Okay, then Vortex. The arena pass is 900 disco balls. And yes, that's what they use. You know what's funny? It's a cent cheaper to buy 1,000 disco balls.
Yeah.
Than 100 disco balls 10 times.
Huh.
And it's literally a cent cheaper.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Alright, let's see the item shop. Ooh, that looks nice. Of course, I can't buy anything because, well, I am not of heart. I don't have any disco balls, and you have to buy them kind of like V-Bucks, so.
Yeah.
I'm debating. Should I do social play or should I do competitive play? Or should I go check the custom? Alright, and none of the servers are public. Alright. I played this game back when it was, when you couldn't even play it. Or,
Yeah.
no, not when you couldn't play it. No, what was it called? I played it back in beta, like, before it was out.
Hmm.
Alright, you know what? I'm doing some competitive play. What's this? Ah, my locker. Did that just say chaos ensues? Oh, it's this map, of course. Hey, give me your. Where's his SMG gone? Oh, here it is. Sweet. Oh, and I'm dead. Oh, hey, it's Breck again. I keep running into this dude.
Fucking
Hello, I'm back.
trash. Oh, it's you.
Oh, it's you. He recognizes me.
Huh. As the guy he couldn't kill without killing himself.
No, wrong person.
Oh, okay. Well, thought I had the right one.
No, that. Yoink. Oh, and I'm dead. Somebody's been on here for a long time waiting for a match.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got 29 kills and 20 deaths.
Huh.
Ben, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
I'm playing.
Yeah, but
No.
Oh, I'm dead.
You're.
Oh, hello.
Is that truck invincible?
I don't know, is it?
I don't know. It might be.
what the fuck?
For all I know, it is.
Neato.
Ben, come on. Start the fight.
Start the fight. How do I start the fight? Oh no.
What? You said, oh no.
I did.
Why? Why?
Because my fan just turned on. I need to turn it off.
Heh.
Prince, you suck.
Oh, alright. I'll be back in just a second.
Okay. Well. Don't worry, y'all. I'm still here.
And I'm back.
Ah. Didn't take too long.
Nope. Yeah!
Ben, shut up.
Okay.
You'd probably barely be positive. Come on, Ben. Ben, what the fuck? Come on.
Yeah, this dude's trying to be toxic, but I'm not kidding. I'm not giving out.
Hmm.
Ben, come on.
Alright, I got a rocket launcher. I'm good to go. Whoa! Rocket launcher.
Heh.
It goes boom. Everything's moving too quickly. Oh boy. I doubt this match is ever going to start.
Yeah? Why is that?
Because nobody else has joined in like the past 10 minutes.
Hmm.
Oh! Oh, somebody's got the rocket launcher. Whee! Fun. Alright. I'm just gonna mess around now. Oh, I can't shoot myself. Actually, wait.
Why do you want to shoot yourself?
I want to test it out.
Okay.
Oh, you can shoot yourself.
Huh.
Now the question is, can you melee yourself?
Hmm.
No shit, dog. I ain't played this game in 4 months.
I'm just having fun doing this.
Sorry we don't play this game every fucking day.
I assume so.
I started playing this game for the first time late last week, so thanks.
I can't kill myself again.
Hello.
I want to
Yeah,
find
baby.
an area where I can try to melee myself.
Why do you want to melee yourself?
To test things out. Boom. Oh, it just started.
Alright. Oh,
What?
Ben, I feel bad for you. Not gonna lie. Good luck.
Yeah, you too.
Andy, I kind of want you on my team. I'm not gonna lie.
Shut up.
Dude, I was literally top 10 in the world when this game was popping.
Really?
Now I ain't shit.
Nice.
Yes, sir.
What happened?
This game died. Quicker than
Damn.
H1 did.
Your skill died too.
Yeah, no
It
shit.
really did. Goddamn, what are you playing now? Fortnite?
I love how you could just talk in the lobby with everybody and nobody cares.
Yeah.
Y'all cool with that one?
I didn't hear if you said you play Fortnite or not.
Fuck.
Game starts
Oh.
in 5, 4,
Dang it.
3, 2, 1. Team deathmatch.
Alright, best that he takes that.
Gain the lead.
Almost shot my teammate there.
Hmm. Don't want to do that.
Got him. Alright, and I'm healed again. We're already winning. Wow. And I'm already got 2 kills. Wow. I'm gonna be stupid and do this.
Oh, fuck you, Dad.
Oh. Ah. Oh, and of course it was Brack. Oh. Well, I just made it through that portal before it closed. Great. Now I need a weapon. Alright, got my weapon.
Try to fucking punch me again, you fucking pussy.
Wow. This man likes to be toxic, I can tell. Ouch. Oh. At least we're still winning.
5 minutes remaining.
And I'm dead. At least my KDR is one for one. What? Okay. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm dead.
Lost the lead.
Oh no. Oh, I'm dead. Clunk.
totally been fucking trash.
Yeah, this dude's just trying to be toxic right now. Oh!
What?
I died again, that's it.
One minute remaining.
The heck are you doing with your mic? Sounds like you're trying to eat it or something.
Ha ha.
Oh! Yeah, there is no winning this now.
Yeah?
Yes.
Hmm.
Game over. Defeat.
Well, technically it's 10 o'clock and your stream, well, you said the podcast stream would end at 10, so,
Yep.
yeah. Well, either
Not too
way,
bad for
I gotta
somebody else,
go.
I'd say.
Alright,
Nah,
see ya.
you did good. Good shit.
Okay, bye.
Bye. And now it's just me. Well then. Let's see. Yeah, it's full. Well. Maybe some social play. Yeah, actually no. I'm thinking we switch games, maybe? Alright, you know what? Before we go, it's time to open all 7 of these. Ooh. Rare, rare, and common. I do like that look. Ooh. That does look good. Let's open another one. Alright, all commons. Nothing that great. Ooh. Ooh, equip. Clunk. And give me all. Yes. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Ooh, there's an epic. Mmm. Looking good. I think this is the last one. I think maybe there's one more. Yeah, that's it. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! You've got Knight, which has a silver one, but I can't remember what I have equipped. Yellow sky. Ooh. What's the one I have equipped? Old Bones. Alright, 2 new weapon skins. Plasma rifle. You got pink, and for the sniper, you got knight. Portal guns, 4 new ones. Got default. Amp. Purple. And bolts. Alright. Then you got that. Alright, and 1 new jetpack. Warden. Hollows. Oh, it's a jetpack to match what I have. But I'm sticking with... I think I'm going to stick with Death Row. Just so I stop getting that little notification thing up there. There we go. Do we switch games? Do I end the stream? What do I do? You know what? I've got an idea. Be right back, friends. Alright, you know what? I have decided that I think it would be best to end the stream here. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and well, I'll see you next time. Goodbye.